Hola mis amores, Johnny here, and oh my god, look at what I have in my hands! This is the new PR package from R.E.M. Beauty. She really is a beauty. Thank you, Rihanna, for sending me this little gift to my home. I jump and I kind of cry of excitement when I got the email that they were wanting to send me these, because as y'all know, I'm a small creator, so like I'm very grateful that they even considered sending me these. So thank you so much, R.E.M. Beauty, for watching these. Y'all are amazing. Y'all made my week. Like, I was clearly having kind of like a off kind of day, and just receiving this package today made my day, and it reminded me that like I need to continue working on my dreams, which is these, you know, like working on my YouTube channel. And if you haven't yet, mama, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, because you gotta join the On The Go family, you know what I mean? So click it down below if you haven't. But now let's talk about this launch, because this is amazing. So in my hands I have chapter 4, the pamphlet. Oh my god! This is the package, y'all. This is chapter 4. I mean, this is the package that they sent me. This is not all of the products. Just so you know, they have 60 shades of this concealer. That is incredible. But now let's talk about each of the products. I even did my nails inspired on Miss Arianka herself. So let me know what you think down below. And as you can see, I don't have any makeup on because I'm gonna be doing my full face today, only using these goodies. This is the Lunar Magic Blurring Primer, which is a multitasking makeup primer that it's more than just a primer. It's the last step to skincare and the first step of makeup. It blurs the look of pores and uneven texture, and it creates a smooth canvas for makeup that lasts to the moon and back. And up to 8 hours. Wink, wink. Let's put that to the test. It's also infused with their Hydro Blur Essence that has the nourishing benefits of microalgae that are really good to hydrate and soothe the skin. Ooh, she's clear, but she has like a green tint on it. This is really cute, actually. It's like a clear green tint kind of moment. As soon as I touch it, it feels really cooling on the skin. Ooh, but it blended super easy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is definitely a smoothing primer. Oh, it says that it's water encapsulated. So I can see that it's a little bit liquidy. Ooh, but it dried down really easy and really tacky. I feel like this is gonna be really good to like touch and hold the foundation that you put on top of the concealer, which is what I'm about to put. I like the texture of this primer a lot, to be honest. It reminds me of this Korean skincare primer that I can't remember the name of right now. But it's like very tacky, but at the same time water-based, so it's not as sticky as other primers. But it's still giving me that feeling that it's gonna hold. It's kind of weird because like, it's honestly giving me like two different effects. It's giving blurring, but it's also giving illuminating, which usually the primers are either or. You know what I mean? Like, they're either blurring or they're either illuminating, and this is giving me both. So I am very surprised and I like it. Now I hope that this is definitely a primer that I want to try out on on a sunny day out in Florida. As y'all know, I live here in Miami, so it's usually really hot. But I do think that this, because it's water-based with a water-based foundation, I think it could hold for the whole day. Let's test it out. I definitely am gonna do a video about that, and I'll definitely show y'all later on a TikTok or something like that. And the primer retails for $30. The next product that we got, I was kind of surprised. I was like, wait, what is this? I thought that they were gonna send me like a little letter or something, handwritten moment. Now this is their blotting papers, which, just so you know, they retail for $15. And basically what they do is just they absorb excess oil, they reduce the shine, and they also help purify pores with these blotting papers infused with black bamboo charcoal, known to detoxify the skin and improve complexion concerns. I mean, I have used other black bamboo cleansers in the past. I think because I just applied the primer, I don't think that this is really gonna do too much. Like, I cleansed my skin today. Yeah, it's... Oh wow, it's so oily. Hold up. I was like, it's not gonna do much, you know? I'm like clean and stuff, and then... Oh wait, she's picking up oil. Oh. It's like good, but also bad, you know what I mean? Because I was not expecting that. But that's how you know. That's how you know that the product is really working. Let's see this now. Yeah. Yeah, you see all of that oil stains in the middle? That just came from my face. How wild. And I thought that I was clean and cleansed, you know? To be honest with y'all, this is not really a product that I'm like, woo, super excited about, because I don't really use these that much. Although I should. But to be honest, when I start sweating, I just like run to the AC. That's my solution, because I live in Miami and it's hot and I can't do much about it. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments down below if you use blotting papers and when do you use it. Like in what specific situations do you take them with you? I'm assuming you probably take them with you to an event or somewhere, but let me know in the comments down below. The next product that we got right here is the Dream Cloud Blender, and this baby girl, she retails for $15. This is the Dream Cloud Blender, that it is a phenomenon in beauty blending. It's shaped like a flying saucer. It's latex-free sponge. It's really good for concealing, sculpting, setting, and hitting all of the angles like it's in a flight. Sure. I do think that this is really, really cute, because I think that it fits with the packaging of the concealer, which is actually the next product that we got, and the main product of this collection, mama. As you can see, they fit like perfectly, that you can like place them and kind of like press a sponge into the shade. It looks like a simple sponge, to be honest. It's nothing out of the world. I do like the shape a lot. I'm gonna wet it and use it today to see how big she gets. Let's get into this, honey, because the concealer is what we all here for. I even forgot English, you see, like that's what's going on. Anyway, so we have right here the Sweetener Concealer. Yeah, and yes, if you see this hand, you can see that I have some undertones that are like regular undertones, and then they came out with these two specific shades that are one of them to brighten and the other to darkness to darken your concealer a little bit more. This one is a white super fair one, and this one is a deep blue black shade. This one you can use it to deepen your tan to rich shades, to make them kind of cooler or contour the richer skin tones. And then you can use this shade 1 or 2 to lighten any skin tone, or use fair for any bright white highlight. They retail for $24, which I think is honestly really, really good. They have kind of like a pot kind of formula that you can have to stick out. And they do come with a little spatula, so you can easily take out the product out of the pot. This concealer is available in 60 different shades, which I think it's incredible. I'm gonna put an image right here of all of the available shades, so you can see that they have a huge range. But even if you for any reason cannot find your specific shade, you can still use any of these two to blend them with any of the other 58 shades to make your specific shade. But I think that you're definitely gonna find yours in one of the other 58. Like, that's a lot of shades, you know what I mean? I am really excited to try this out. As you can see, I have nothing else but the primer on my face, and now let's jump right in. Out of all of the shades that they sent me, I think, and I'm looking at all of them right now, I think I am W8. Take a little bit with the spatula. Ooh, she is creamy, y'all. Really creamy. Then I'm gonna apply this. Ooh. I'm only gonna do that for now, and I'm gonna start blending. Actually, let me do this. I was a little bit worried that it might not blend because it's very creamy, but as you can see, it is blending really easy. Okay, Miss R.E.M, I see what you're doing here. She's thick though. She is thick. I'm gonna blend her a little bit with a brush first. I feel like this is gonna help me a little bit with the texture. Wow, but a little goes a long way. Like, look, I've only put those two tiny bits, and like I feel like I did my whole face already, which is wild because I thought that it was gonna be like a medium coverage, you know what I mean? And now she's like, bam, in your face. It's like, it took me by surprise. Now let's blend this out with the sponge. Okay, but the coverage and the luminosity, it's gorge. It really is very natural, but at the same time, buildable coverage. Like, as you can, I feel like I can put another layer and make it drag. I keep saying my mirror, and I think this shade might be a little bit too light for me. So I'm gonna go with the medium M2, and I'm just gonna take this straight with a brush. I just wanna take a little bit of this and reinforce the shade just in some areas where I think I need a little bit more coverage. Yeah, I think this is a better shade for me, to be honest. But look how easy this is, y'all. I'm doing just half of my face because I want y'all to see just the difference between one half and the other. And I think after taking it in with the little spatula and then taking it in with just a brush, I honestly prefer the application with just a brush. I think at least for me, it might be a little bit easier to kind of control the product in that way. But let me know, what do you think? This is also giving me like very old school, like makeup artistry, you know, like it's really inspiring in a way to kind of like paint like this, you know? And the formula is really blendable, really easy to move around. I feel like it's one of those concealers that it's definitely gonna hold in Miami weather. I'm gonna put it to the test for sure, but I'll let you know later. I'm gonna do the last finishing touches just with the sponge to kind of like absorb if there's any extra excess product. These nails, I feel like I'm literally stabbing myself every time that I use the sponge. And I love that you can just like kind of dip the sponge in if you needed to and just like, you know, double tap and retouch a little spot. Okay, now, what do you think? Let me know. I cover half of my face with the concealer. I am ready to do the other half off camera and I'll be right back. I want to give you all the tea. So look at my skin. I have a lot of hyper pigmentation under my eyes. It's really like dark up here. And then voila, flawless skin. And also not just like flawless color, but also flawless skin. Like you can see, it actually looks really, really blurred out. I know that the formula of this concealer also helps with hydration, plus the primer, it's also a hydrating and blurring primer. So I think them two together, they're doing a really, really good job on my face. But let me know in the comments down below. I mean, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade, but this looks really good, y'all. Like, the texture, I love how it feels like it's covering everything, but it doesn't feel like it's a heavy duty concealer. But at the same time, look, like my skin looks great. Some of y'all know this and some of you don't, but as you can see, I don't really have eyebrow hairs. I actually been shaving them for the past couple of months. But I do have a little tattoo under there. And as you can see, the concealer really covered the brows really well. Like, I'm not saying that it really like fully covered them, but I do have to say the sponge, I don't really care for it, to be honest. It's super soft, it's super cute, but I rather bigger sponges. Like, look at this. This is the size of the sponge, and this is the size of my regular sponge. And this is the sponge when it's dry. So this is not even wet. Usually wet, it's even bigger. So I like a sponge that I can just do my face faster. This size is fine. They just have to know how to use it. You know what I mean? I'm really, really liking the texture of this concealer. So I'm gonna set it, and I'll be right back. Now that the face is set, what do you think, mis amores? I only have the concealer on right now. And I set it up already. I think it honestly looks really, really, really pretty. It looks very natural looking, but at the same time, it looks high coverage. It looks like it cleared up everything. It looks like I've been sleeping for 24 days in a row. It looks like I paid my taxes on time. It looks like I did all of my work on time, that I cleared out all of my Asana tasks, that I took out the trash early. It looks like I just came back from a vacation. It looks like I just got paid. It looks good, y'all. That's what I mean. It looks really, really good. There's not too much creasing going on. There is one area down here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Maybe I'm just being myself like a perfectionist. There's one of my lines that when I laugh, it kind of started to move and now it creased. I don't see any other creasing so far. I think that it's set really good with the powders. Like, I am very, very impressed about it, to be honest. I'm gonna go off camera, do a little bit of makeup, you know, add some other stuff as well, and then I'll be right back with the final look to show y'all. Stay tuned, hold up, in just 3, 2, 1. And voila, mis amores, this is the final look. Now, let me tell you my honest opinion about this thing. They're really, really good, but I don't think that this is a product for beginner makeup artists or people who don't have much experience with makeup. I feel like other of the products of R.E.M. Beauty are more catered towards beginners in the makeup industry. I think that this concealer would be really, really good for somebody who knows how to do different things with makeup. I say that because, as I said earlier in the video, I thought this concealer would be really, really good for correcting stuff, which actually it was. I messed up some of my eyeshadow while I was applying it under my eyes, and because of the dry texture of it, it was so easy to just pick it up with a brush and kind of like dab it on top. And as you can see, it doesn't look cakey at all, which I was very, very surprised. It looks really, really smooth, super hydrated. And I'm sure that it also has to do with the fact that I used also their primer as well. I am super, super excited to wear this out. I think so far it looks really, really good, at least on my lighting setup right here. I do want to know your opinions. Please let me know down below. What do you think? You have seen other videos from me. You have seen my complexion in other photos and videos as well. So let me know what do you think about this specific color, shade, and also this complexion. I think it looks really, really good. I can't stop looking at myself, which is a good sign. That's how you know. It's not creasing yet. I really like it, y'all. I think for the price and for the packaging, I think it's honestly a good deal because you get enough concealer. I just don't know if this is really gonna be kind of like a formula or a concealer that I'm gonna be using every day. I do want to test this out during the day on a sunny day out. I'm gonna be doing a TikTok about that specifically, but so far I think this is really, really cute. Once again, let me know in the comments down below what do you think. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for to join the On The Go family? This is the best family on the internet, period. And after you subscribe, don't forget to click the bell down below as well so you can get a notification every time that I upload a new video like this one. I'll see you in the next one, mis amores. Bye.